Well, YouTube, I haven't made any updates in a while. This is the 96 F350 turbo diesel. I just got done with a fill up at the Quick Trip. I went 155 miles and I used 8.5 gallons, and that comes out to about 17 and a half or so. So I believe that's pretty good fuel mileage on a diesel. Anyways, this has, well, let's check, 242,000 miles, and running pretty good. Finally containing the oil in the damn thing. Yeah, I gotta do all the gaskets and seals twice on this thing so far. I don't know why it does that, but it seems to leak or find a way out somehow. But anyways, it's finally holding oil and it's finally holding fuel, and it's been my daily commuter lately. This does better fuel mileage than the Bronco, believe it or not. You know, for a 7.3 liter engine. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I went through a roundabout. Anyways, it's finally holding oil and fuel in it, so it's actually starting to save a little money because of that. I think I burned through, didn't burn, but I dripped quite a bit. I've gone through 5 gallons of oil since I bought this thing back in late September. I only did one oil change on it. And anyways, it's serving my purpose. I finally did. I installed one of my ham radios in here because I was getting a little bored. So now I basically just listen to police, use it as a police scanner. Well, I don't know if that's any interest to you, but that's where I put it. I got a cloth seat, bench seat cover I got on Amazon. That the first one was a piece of junk. I never even installed it because it was totally different than the description it had. This seat's got the built-in headrests, so there's not much I can do. You know, a standard bench seat doesn't have headrests, so I had to get it with. Rambling, I know. Tomorrow, I'm going to one of our farms and collect some money for some things that I sold. I sold a case 3-bottom plow and a case disc, a fuel barrel on a stand, and a while ago I sold I think it's an 18-foot trailer with a 5-foot beaver tail on the back. I rated for 23,000 pounds, I believe. It's basically just the trailer top and axles, and it needs a heck of a lot of work. But hopefully that guy might do something with it tomorrow. Might be a little muddy, but whatever. Let's see. I got another guy coming out. I think he wants a John Deere hay rake. Someone's gonna take our corn cribs for a pretty good price. It would probably cost me more money to cut the trees that are growing through it. It costs more money to cut the trees out of there than it's worth. So I figured I'd sell them cheap, make him do the work. Because, you know, if you hit a chainsaw blade on metal a few times, then you're basically ruining it for good. Even after sharpening it, you're still cutting down those files or chipping off the edges, so you have nothing to work with. But whatever. I mean, I sold them cheap, so I don't have to do it. Maybe I'll make a video. Well, YouTube, we made it. Truck's here. It's only April 14th, and we have a heck of a lot of snow very recently. It was earlier in the week, but we're making progress. Here's one of those trailers I sold, that dovetail that I was talking about. They had to cut it out a little bit. We still got quite a ways to go on that. Minneapolis Moline washer cutter. This thing, it cuts it, and there's supposed to be a conveyor that's in there that comes out the side in a perfect row, and then you just follow up with the baler. Here's a elevator. I don't know what brand it is, but seen better days, I think. A little rusted on the base there. We took the hitch off of it for another guy. It might still be of use, but it's gonna need a lot of work. And here's one of the grain bins I'm selling. Kind of rough, but you know, the grain bin is only supposed to hold not a grain bin, a corn crib. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. It's only meant to hold corn in it, dry it out. That one actually doesn't look too bad. It's a little bent, but there's not a whole lot of tree growing through it either. Here's our Minneapolis Moline sheller. I actually do remember using, it may have been this one. I'm not sure if it was this one or the other one, but I do remember using it. So maybe functional with a little bit of oil and elbow grease. Yeah, it looks like it's all here, so not much missing. And it's it says it's a Model D. Alright, here's a running gear that I'm supposed to have a guy come out and look at right now. I'll be here any minute. Yeah, I told him I don't know if it's going to be worth the drive, but that looks alright. Despite needing tires and whole frame. Yeah, that looks like a whole complete yet. I don't know if it's gonna be any good though. I don't see a drawbar. That's there. Still there. The drawbar's over here. There's our drawbar. So, yes, we have a complete running, or a complete running gear. Hay wagon, whatever you want to make out of it. I doubt it would haul a gravity box or something, but whatever you can make out of it. There's a big son of a bitch trailer here. Jeez. Sorry for just freehanding the video, but you know, this is one of those things that you get to travel around to look at stuff. Here's the Oliver Superior cedar. I think we said that all the shoots were there. I think they were all there. Steel wheel. One other gentleman wanted it, but it was probably a tad too much work for him. He's got to get going on it right away if he gets it. But says he would have took it if the selectors weren't froze up. However, if you got a torch, you can probably make work of that in the weekend. Cultivator that came off the Model A, one of the Model A's. I don't know where you'd look for a model number on this. There we go, a T4 John Deere. Sure enough. What is this? What we got here? I think that is a sickle. Don't know. There's our other corn crib. Not much to speak of, but if it's got good panels in it, it may be of use to the other one. Let's go look at that other corn crib quick. There's 3 of them here. There's 2 standing and 1 you just saw, so that one's no good. Oh yeah, there's bees over here too. Honey. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit more work, but it's smaller, so. That's why it's paying so low, because there's trees in there, and I'm not gonna screw up my chainsaw for that, so. So this is the back corner of the farm, actually. Way over there yonder where the tree line is, power line going across. That corner right there where that tree line is, that tree line, that's ours. That's where I came from over there, all around over there. So where that, on the other end of that swamp over there is all the way up to that highway, all ours. I'm going to cut this video here, and then I gotta get back down to the home base there. Back in a few.